Okay, so what I'll be making today is shrimp fried rice. So for that you need some cooked rice. The cooked rice, I've used the rice cooker, but basically the ratios are 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. So I've got some cooked rice already made here. You need some shrimps. So I've got my shrimps here. You need some mixed vegetables. So I've got some frozen vegetables here which I have just defrosted. You need oyster sauce, soy sauce, sesame oil. I've got some chili flakes as well, and a wok. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is to cook my shrimps. So in a hot wok, just add a little bit of the sesame oil. So I've added the sesame oil and add the shrimps to it. Stir this round and just add a little bit of soy sauce just to season. Okay, so I've just added a little bit of soy sauce and I'm continuing to stir until the shrimps are cooked. Whilst the shrimps are cooking, I also add the chili flakes because I like my things spicy. Just continue to stir this in. And because my shrimps were they're already pre-cooked and frozen, I'm just going to cook it a little bit so just under a minute. Obviously, if you use the fresh ones, wait till it goes from gray to pink. And now I'm going to add some of the vegetables to it as well. So I'll cook the shrimps for at least a minute to a minute and a half really, so that it gets a bit seasoned and it actually cooks properly. Yeah, so just continue to stir it with the vegetables. Just do this for maybe just half a minute to 1 minute, so that the vegetables also get the seasoning as well. If you do find that it sticks to the pan, just add a little bit of water, but not too much. Okay, so that's that mix done now. So I'm going to just remove these and put it in a bowl and then get the rice out. Okay, so I removed the vegetables and shrimp from the wok and I put it aside. So just cover it, and in the same wok add a little bit of sesame oil and then add some rice to it. Okay, so I've got the sesame oil heating in the pan. I'm just going to now add some rice to it. Okay, so I've got the rice here. Just break the rice up into smaller pieces like that. Stir it around a little bit and then add some soy sauce and oyster sauce to it. So just adding some soy sauce to it. I'm going to stir it around. And stir it around on a medium heat so that it doesn't burn. And add some oyster sauce to it as well. And stir this around as well. The amount of soy sauce and oyster sauce you add to it is just to your taste. So just taste it to see whether you like the flavor. I tend to like my fried rice a little bit darker, so I tend to add more soy sauce than oyster sauce. The soy sauce that I use is the reduced salt one, so you can add a bit more to it without having too much salt in the food. So at this stage, I will now add the vegetables and shrimp mixture to this as well and stir it. And that's the fried rice done. So for those of you who want to make something like chicken fried rice instead of the prawn fried rice, just repeat the process using some chicken that you've diced up. You can, if you want to, marinate this a little bit with some soy sauce or teriyaki sauce if you want to, and then repeat the same process you did with the shrimp. So cook the chicken off first and then add the vegetables to it, take that off the heat, add the rice, add a bit of soy sauce, oyster sauce to it, cook this up. Once the rice is browned nicely, toasted nicely, then add the vegetables to it. That's how you make the chicken fried rice. I'm just cooking off the chicken. I haven't added any soy sauce to it because I marinated it in the soy sauce already. So the way you know the chicken is cooked is when the chicken actually changes from this pinkish color and becomes white. Okay, so to tell if the chicken is done, if you just do this, just cut it in half, you can see that it's white meat inside. So that's the chicken cooked, and it's turned from that reddish color and it's now become more of a brown or brownish color. Okay, so I'm going to add the vegetables to it like I did with the shrimps. For those of you that haven't got a wok, you can just use the non-stick frying pan. That will do exactly the same job. Just that the wok tends to be deeper, that's all. Like I said, repeat the same process you did with the shrimps. So basically once this is done now, I'm going to take it off the heat. I'm going to add a bit of sesame oil, add the rice to it, and cook it the same way I cook the shrimp fried rice. Yeah, so that's how you make the shrimp fried rice and chicken fried rice. So it's not too difficult. Yeah, so here's the shrimp fried rice done. Like I said, the amount of soy sauce and oyster sauce you use is up to you. Just add it and then just taste it slightly whilst you're cooking it to see whether it's the taste that you like. And hope you enjoy this.